in the catacombs of Vancouver Public Schools' central office lives a place where history comes alive with the magic of VHS. I alone know the secrets held here, and I'll share them with you. Hi there! Welcome to part 2 of a 2-part Stu Tube event. I'm happy to bring you even more videos from the vault. We continue with the hard-hitting documentaries with a grand opening, a sneak peek, and a special treat I think you're really gonna like. Let's start with the star-studded celebration at Vancouver School of Arts and Academics from 1997. It was a regular who's who of local and state celebrities.
Welcome, everyone, to the dedication ceremony for the Vancouver School of Arts and Academics. Thank you to Carlina Johnson, our student body officer, who led the Pledge of Allegiance. I would like to introduce to you the honored guests that we have with us tonight on stage. And just to mention that really tonight this theater is filled with people that were all important part of making this school happen. And many of you in the audience, if we had room up here on the stage, you'd all be up here too. I'd like you to introduce the people that really helped us to make this happen. If you would like to hold your applause until the end, and then you'll have a chance to hear everyone's name and who they are. First, I'd like to introduce Alice Kawazoe, who is a consultant to the National College Board. Alice is with us. Superintendent of the Vancouver School District, Dr. James Parsley. Vice President of the Vancouver School District Board of Directors, Mary Greaves. State Representative Val Ogden. Leslie Durst, member of the Board of Directors of the Friends. John Wyckoff, architect with Lean, Stanek and Wilson. And President of the Vancouver School District Board of Directors, Sam Gunn. In the second row, we have Christy Edmonds, who is the Executive Director of the Portland Institute for Contemporary Art. Members of the Board of Directors of our Friends organization include Sue Svensson, Doug Sessions, you got to stand up a little bit to see you, Janice, Mark Brandon, Jessica Kelly, Shirley Lewis Hartman, and Deb Beach-White. In row 3, we have State Representative Don Carlson, Harriet Wilson, a friend of the Board of Directors of our Friends, former Mayor Bruce Higginson, Randy Holland, member of the Vancouver School District Board of Directors, Mayor of the City of Vancouver, Royce Pollard, Jay Zavodny, consultant to the Board of Directors of the Friends, Dale Rice, member of the Vancouver School District Board of Directors, and State Senator Al Bauer. I'd like to welcome our honored guests. This, I'm not sure if you're aware, this is a Teacher Appreciation Week, and I think it's really appropriate that this event occur during Teacher Appreciation Week. For me, there was no greater way to say thank you to a faculty and staff and associate principal and student services coordinator, folks that are some of the best and brightest in our field and certainly have given a lot to this school. So we're honoring them through this procession so you can hear a little bit about the wonderful faculty that teaches the students at our School of Arts and Academics. Our faculty includes graduates of almost all Northwest state and private universities, as well as Harvard, Yale, Stanford, Rutgers, UCLA, Claremont, and Pepperdine. Our teachers have degrees ranging widely from physical science, human biology, zoology, psychology, English, mathematics, history, Russian, violin performance, and many, many Masters of Fine Arts degrees in dance, music, theater, drawing, painting, and sculpture. In our school, maybe they don't want me to tell this, we have a combined total teaching experience of over 400 years. The average number of years teaching for the folks teaching at our school is 15. Our teachers have also taught at performing arts schools in Portland and in Dallas and in Cincinnati. They've also taught at colleges, including Rutgers, New York University, Boise State, Colorado State, Lewis and Clark, Portland State, University of Portland, the University of Washington, and at Reed College. Our teachers have taught all over the United States, in New York and in Bangkok, Scotland, Japan, France, Italy, Honduras, and at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Our teachers are professional exhibiting artists at galleries that include the Blackfish Gallery, Willamette University, Pegasus Gallery, Gallery Space, Northlight Gallery, University of California, and Factory Place in Los Angeles. Our teachers have performed at the Kennedy Center with the Oregon Shakespearean Festival, with the Seattle Opera, the Oregon Symphony, the Movement and Mass Theater in New York, the Oregon Ballet Theater, and the Portland Opera, with the Maryland Dance Theater, the Portland Symphonic Choir, and at New York's St. John the Divine Cathedral. Our teachers have sung with the Oregon Repertory Singers and danced with the Maryland Dance Theater, played with the Bravo Chamber Orchestra and at the Colorado Academy of Fine Arts, and with Mose Allison, Eddie Fisher, and the Mingus Dynasty Band. We have teachers who have toured throughout the U.S. with the National Shakespeare Company and who have performed in Singapore and in Hong Kong with the road show of Phantom of the Opera. They have toured internationally and performed in Canada, Yugoslavia, Ireland, Norway, Australia, and in all major cities in Western Europe. In addition, members of our faculty have founded and directed community theater companies, have founded Sterling Talent, sit on the Vancouver Cultural Commission, produce Oregon Field Guide for OPB, publish original works including poetry and novels, and compose for dance, film, radio and television, and teach snowboarding on the weekends. Our staff has received numerous scholarships, grants, and awards, including a National Fellowship in the Humanities, a Fulbright Award to Oxford, England, grants from the Oregon Arts Commission and the Metropolitan Arts Commission, as well as a Vancouver Rotary teacher in India. We have members who have received the award of the Northwest Dance Education Award, the Whitman College Distinguished Secondary Teacher Award, and Vancouver School District Staff Achievements Award. Awards have been given to 4 of our teachers. And we have 3 recipients of the Outstanding Academic Leadership Award, sponsored by the Columbian and Clark College, where top honor students designate those teachers who most influenced their outstanding achievement. Yet these teachers are modest and humble, and one of our teachers expressed his thoughts as follows. He said, "Much more meaningful than an award or a trophy is the honor to teach in a school where the arts are recognized as essential to life. Children are nourished and cultivated in other disciplines by the arts, and I feel fortunate to have been welcomed aboard. Keep the trophies. I'll take this." This faculty is by far the finest I have ever had the privilege to work with, and I thank them for their wonderful work and invite you to thank them as well.
Lots of familiar faces in that one. It's hard to believe it's been 20 years since they opened their doors in a remodeled building from 1929. Our next video has it all, from the celebrity host to its unforgettable soundtrack. This behind-the-scenes view showcases the innovative design and construction techniques that Vancouver Public Schools has become known for. Thomas Jefferson Middle School was one of the projects built from the last bond request in 2001. The 2017 bond would benefit every school in the district and cost less to the average homeowner than it did in 2001, roughly $20 a year.
Hi, I'm Mary Ann Thompson. I'm the new principal of Thomas Jefferson Middle School, and I'm excited to take you on a tour of our new home that'll be open in September. This is Mick Hoffman. He will be our associate principal next year, and this is Marcy Ramberg. She will be the administrative intern. We're excited to see you today and hope you're as excited about coming to Jefferson as we are.
This is the gymnasium area. Out the backside will lead to our fields. We will offer a full array of all middle school sports offered throughout Vancouver. So hopefully you'll be able to come down here and enjoy some good times with your parents and friends at school and root on Thomas Jefferson. Thank you.
This area is amazing and architecturally really beautiful and unique, and I'm going to let Todd Hornstein explain it.
Well, up above, you can see up in the ceiling is a large skylight that lets a lot of natural light down into this area. And then there's also a section on the floor that is glass block, so the light actually goes all the way through and penetrates the floor down to the entry area, which is below, or directly above the main entrance to the school.
I really love that funky steel drum sound. Now, for the grand finale of the two-part Stu Tube event, I give you opening day at Skyview High School, a special news report from Good Day, Oregon.
This is the huge widescreen TV, and we're looking at ourselves on television right here. Also, right behind me is the student-run marketplace. It's just in an inception right now, but what's going to happen here is they're going to be selling letter jackets, school paraphernalia, all sorts of things. And Sam Longfellow, you've got to be my salesman today. Tell me why I want to come into this store.
I'll tell you why you want to come in this store, because this is like the best place you could come to.
Okay, take me in.
Hey, I'll take you in. Now what we have here is we're learning about customer service, we're learning about rotating stock, we're learning about all kinds of things that we wouldn't have a chance to in, like, say, Columbia River or Fort Vancouver High School. If you see the lights, it's like we're going to learn about how displays are meant to be, how we can catch a person's eye and let them walk around the store and have, like, one of us to be able to sell them something.
If you don't buy it from Sam today, he can't save you any money. You're doing great, Sam. Now, this is an associate principal over here. I'm going to step across you to here. Mike, the kids are going to be, from beginning to end, they're going to choose products. They're going to find out what's selling and what's not.
Yeah, the idea with a lot of our vocational programs was that this, like the marketplace, like commercial foods, would be a learning lab where students would actually practice their work, their marketing, accounting, so forth, in that learning lab, where they would develop a business plan from ground zero, much like any business would, learning how to access resources, access vendors, finances, so forth, and develop and actually create the store, develop the sections of the store that they want, that they know students are going to want to have.
Well, it's empty now, but you're going to have to come back and check it up here in 6 months. And Sam, it's time for us to go back to the studio now, but you've done a great job.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, all right. Sam Longfellow, folks. So remember that name.
We really hit the big time with that. A local morning special interest piece. I don't think you can do better than that. I think Stu could learn a thing or two from those slick-looking sales guys. Thanks for watching this special two-part extravaganza. If you have any questions about the upcoming bond measure, you can find answers at vansd.org. Until next time, keep your playheads clean.